Hi, it's Debbie Donovan from Londonderry, New Hampshire with Be Happy Cards and Crafts. This catalog is live, so I get to show you a lot of fun stuff. I'm going to turn you down to start showing you. Let me see if I can get this turned down. I didn't check that first. Get it in position. I might have to pull the thing a little forward here. And sync me online. I didn't mean to start late, so. Okay, so I want to show you some things in the new catalog. I tagged them. We have some beautiful papers. And I'll go fairly quickly. I hope you can see, because I'm doing half the pages. And then there's a lot of the memories and more items, some cards and envelopes. We have the craft note cards and envelopes. That's new. There's a tea set of cards and envelopes. We have the slimline envelopes. Those are new. What's really exciting is this year they've decided to do a lot of standalone die cutting sets. And so up here in the corner, hopefully you can see it. And this one, and the dots, and this one. And it tells you what page they're used on, so that's always nice. The set that we're going to use today is called Happiness Abounds. So this is the sweet set. But I'm going to show you some stuff. See the beautiful paper. We're going to use the paper and the stamp set. And one thing in this catalog that they do a lot of is show a lot of stamp book samples. They're trying to bring in a lot more stamp bookers. Scrapbookers, not stamp bookers. Sorry. I'm trying to go a little quickly on these. And then I tag some of my favorite sets. I do already have this set, which is new, and unfortunately they have it in the catalog, but it's not available to purchase. They totally sold out of it already. I do have this coming, the Lighthouse, because I am a Lighthouse fan. I like to go lighthouse sightseeing. So that'll be coming. Tomorrow, I think it comes, because I did a quick shipping on my first order. Most of my first order is my bingo stuff. The wisteria here, I do have that already. Waiting to do a project. This I love. My daughter loves it as well because she likes to kayak. It's a great all-around set, the boat and the kayak. And two other favorites of my daughter's is the envelopes. And then I'm really happy that we have a nice get well set because we can make boxes and put tissues and chicken soup, an envelope of chicken soup in it. So that'll be really nice. We have some more religious sayings in here. People have been requesting those. This is another beautiful set that I want to get. It's the suite, the whole entire suite, Abigail Rose. It's just beautiful. Let me just light it over so you can see how beautiful that suite is. Another adorable one is right here, my little piggies. It matches the other pig set we had a few years ago. And then another one, Faith Over Fear. This one has a lot of different sayings. It's hey there, what's new? It's the $1 million sales achiever Lisa Curcio's set that she designed. And when you reach $1 million in sales, you get to design a set. And it's a wonderful sentiment set. So, and the last one I have to show you is this bottles. I have this set, so I'll be doing a display on that. And they have a little red N on the new, and when it's not new, they don't have the N. So there's quite a few carryovers from the last year's catalog. So if you missed them in last year's catalog, hopefully your favorite sets are still available. They might just be tied up, and here's just a color palette with beautiful colors. So that's the new catalog. And it went live yesterday, and you can start purchasing. So here's the Happiness Abounds. We're going to work with it today. Put it so you can see it, even though you see it backwards. I've looked up and tried, and I don't think there's any way that I'm going to be able to fix it. I don't have an iPhone. I have a Android. So anyways, today we're going to work with doing the dies and the paper. I want to show you how you can cut them, and they cut with the little embosser. So I'm going to take that over here, and I want to show you what I do with my embossing plates. I use it so much, my words are coming off my bottom. But this is how bad and scratched, and the plate is still pretty good, but it's starting to pick up. See, the paper gets embedded into it. So what I try to do is keep a top on it, just a plain top. Keep one top always on it, and only use this for the bottom. Now I bought a new set, so this has become my bottom. This was my top. You can see I've used it a couple times to try for my bottom. So now I have a brand new top going on to my old top. So my old top is my bottom, and I don't need this anymore. So I'm just throwing that away in the trash. So if you keep changing them like that, you'll go through half as many plates, and you can do it with your large cut and emboss machine as well. But luckily, we can use the small cut and emboss. And I have some pieces already that I used. I wanted to show you. And I need to get out my pieces that I'm going to be using. I didn't bring my dish over, but these pieces are pretty large. I'll just put that there. So here's the paper of what it looks like. It has a beautiful print, the roses all over it, and the other part, with the Beauty Abounds set, it goes into, the hues go in, they start at one color and they go into, the next set would be the blues and aqua on the same piece of paper. But because my favorite color is purple, we're using the purples. And I want to show you how nicely the dies fit and cut out the pieces right on from the paper. So this is the fresh freesia. And I haven't designed the card I'm making yet, and I'm looking around. Okay, I see some. I'm looking around for my if I wanted to use some. Oh, this has the rose on it. I'll do the dark. Sorry. Okay, I want to use the dark rose here. When I had my first child, my husband bought me purple roses. I never knew there were any such thing. They were sterling roses. And you just have to turn it to figure out how it fits in there. I had it fit really good yesterday. I looked and said, this one looks pretty good. I think I've got it again. Because you can tell, go by the dips. It dips in, and if you line that up with the rose, you can cut it, and I'll show you how easy it cuts. The little snapping is normal. It's just going over the rollers. It's not harming anything. And here's a beautiful purple rose, already done. Now also on this piece, so I'm not going to use the rose again, so I'm going to put it over here. Let's see, I might be able to cut two at once here. I'm lining them up. My small purple flower. I'm lining right up like I did yesterday. And then my leaves that were on the other piece. Isn't it great that it just has these pieces? I mean, it also has them that you can stamp them, and because they have the pieces to stamp as well. I don't want to moving around because I have the paper down. It doesn't like to be on paper. So I'm not going to need these dies anymore. Put them off to the side. See, the scraps, and then here is the bud and the leaf, perfectly cut. So now I have a 3-inch, I think by, I don't have my measure, I have a measuring mat underneath here, by 4 3/4, but it's 3, everything has to be 3 inches wide, that anything that you put through the mini boss has to be 3 inches. Now, I wanted to use the front. I'm kind of doing a card like on the front of the catalog, which I can show you in a minute, but it has 2 of these pieces, these long pieces that have little, like, this one's like a notebook, and the other one has little dashes, and it comes with those, and I find, and they have a ridge on them, so if you put that ridge right against the paper, on the side of the paper, not on the piece down there, and the piece on here that you're going to cut. Can you see that? I'm putting it right on the side, and you can always use washi tape to hold it down, or post-it tape. They do make a post-it tape. Oh, I just hit on my computer here. I dropped my sponge on the computer, so. Hi, Denise. Hi, Sarah. See, this is the post-it note paper, and it works just like washi tape. It just holds it down like a post-it note. So that little edge should cut out. I'm going to put that aside because I'm done with that. And it didn't cut it out exactly how I wanted it. I wanted it to look more like notebook paper, but it slid. So I'm going to do a new one. Get all these little thingies off it. It's quick enough to cut a 3-inch strip here. And I'll use the post-it note and show you how you can use that. Okay, so here's my sandwich bottom. And let me get my take your pick tool and just clean this out. And I'll cut the other side down after. So we're going to lay that on. And I want it to cut right along the edge, because I want to look like it's been ripped out of a notebook. That's how the sample showed, and I like that look. I actually have a punch that does the same thing. It's an old punch they used to have, and I made it for my grandson's 17th birthday, and now he's married. So I like the notebook look. I'm glad they came out with a die for it. It's just you can only use it for about a 4.5-inch piece, I'd say. And you can use it on this one, on the larger one. It's just because I wanted to use the small embosser. God, I was right-handed. Say I laugh when I make mistakes. Mistakes, not mistakes. Must be the rain today. We're having a lot of rain. Actually, now I can't even use that excuse. I just looked out the window. It stopped raining. So, hopefully, yes, I did get what I wanted to show you. And see, this comes off and doesn't damage your paper at all, or your die. And that little piece is because that's as far as it goes. Now, just put these over here. I just want to see before I cut. I probably want to, I might want to do it on an angle. I like things on angles. I don't know what they did on the catalog. I don't think they did this piece on an angle. But I do like angles, so I think I want to cut it down so that it's down about here. On the catalog front. And your catalogs won't come, no, they did it straight on. This is how they did it. Your catalogs will not be spiraled. That is something I do every year. I take my catalog to Staples and have it spiral bound, and I usually have the cover laminated, and this year my daughter just had them put on a clear cover, and I prefer it laminated, so I told her next year I want it laminated again. So now we're building the card. I do want to do some stamping first. Set. Let me see what they have. And it's only like, it's under $5 or $10. I know it's under $10. I'll make this a happy birthday card so I can use it for my birthdays. I have 3 birthdays this month. Oh, 3 more, 4. I had my nephew's birthday was yesterday. So they have a really nice font. I like the cursive fonts. Reach over for some. This looks like it had a glue dot stuck on it. I've been decluttering my craft room, cleaning it out, packing up stuff to give to people. I have bags for Denise and for Sarah and for Lori, another friend of ours. And then for our bingo friends that are coming next. Well, payment for bingo is due this Friday, so I have some surprises set aside for the bingo players. And I'll tell you about our bingo. It's going to be a lot of fun. Sarah and I and my daughter Megan have so many laughs and our friends when we get together. There's only a couple spots left, about 4 spots I think left. For the in-house bingo. Online is unlimited, but we have a great game. And the cards, we're actually doing something different than just all cards this year. So I want to see. I'm going to go in the middle. Because I'm not quite sure what I want to do with that yet. That was just the scrap I had from cutting down this piece of paper. Okay, snap. Take this one. My start with an 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4 piece of cardstock. I'm doing Gorgeous Grape, which sort of matches my shirt. I tried to match. Believe it or not, I don't have a lot of purple. I have a lot of blues and greens for shirts. But blue's my second favorite color, so. And I'm going to put this is the other side of the paper, and it has like, looks like a color wash, like just painting this way, that way. There's my stamp. So I'm down to 2 drawers to clean. That's pretty good because I have a very large craft room, and over the weekend my daughter helped do some cleaning, and she opened up the multimedia cabinet and said, "Yeah, I'm cleaning this out," which was wonderful because I've just been opening it and throwing things in it. That's the only cabinet I have that has a door on it, and it's the one that things get hidden in. Hidden forever. But not anymore. Now everything has a place that it goes. So it'll be much easier to put things away. They discovered a lot that I didn't even remember I had. Okay, I want to see how I want to do this now. If I want to pop them up on some I'm going to go purple into this into this color. With the little that. On the leaves. Well, I do want to get my happy birthday on there as well, so cut that down. I know, I'm sorry, Sarah, I'm talking to myself again. When I concentrate, I talk to myself, and Sarah says that you guys can't hear me, so I'm sorry for that. It's a bad habit. I do it no matter if I'm filming or not. I'm taking an, they went crooked. Taking 1/8 of an inch off, but it went crooked there. And then I'll trim it with the scissors. It's very hard when you're doing the smaller amounts to take off. And this one comes out fine. I think I need to find my scissors. Right next to me. Because I've been cleaning. I've also been making bows for wreaths. Because Sarah, Denise, and our friend Lori are getting together in a couple weeks to make a sunflower wreath. And I've been practicing my bow making. We do have an Etsy store now. I'll put the link underneath after I'm finished the video. We have the videos all go on to YouTube. So you can go and watch them on YouTube if you want to rewatch them. Right now I'm cutting the happy birthday. I'm cutting tails, forgetting that I'm doing a video and making, supposed to be showing you what I'm doing. I'm just cutting little dovetails into it, which you just cut in the center, and then you just cut down the sides to the center. This one definitely didn't meet the same. So I'll recut it. I always say there's no mistakes in crafting. Everything can be fixed, or mostly everything can be fixed. I'm sure some things cannot be fixed, but like this poor happy birthday sign is definitely crooked. And these scissors do not cut 100% straight. And I'm doing a Sarah thing on this with the fresh freesia. Almost forgot I was going to do that, so. Not as good as Sarah at it, but especially when it's a little teeny sign. But Sarah is our sponge queen. She likes to sponge everything. And I haven't really worked with these sponges much. I like to clean them, you just go on the paper itself until it's clean, which to me it takes a long time to clean these. But I love them, they're very soft. I think those should be used for bigger projects, and sponges should be kept for sponging. I did keep sponges. So, I'm an old school girl. So here's my happy birthday non-perfect sign. Now that gets washed. I have a little bowl I put them in with some dish soap and wash them up. And they're perfectly ready to use for the next time. You just barely have to soak them overnight. Some you leave in for a few days to a week. They're really darkened, but some of these sponges I've had for years. Okay, now where'd my little things go? I will pop up my sign. And the rest I won't pop up. So I'll probably go to one of my sister-in-laws whose birthday's this month. She's not on Facebook, so I don't have to worry about her seeing it ahead of time. Oh, here's my little one. So let me get the roses settled where I want to put them. Oh, I'm shaking my mouse, thinking it's my snail. And this isn't even called snail anymore, it's called seal. Stampin' Seal Plus. I don't even remember what the acronym stands for. But that's what they named it this year. And I do love it. It works really nice. Sometimes you just have to give it a little coaxing because it rolls back against itself. And this is it's a mat, a glue mat. That's not the name of it. My mind is not with me today, or most days, for that matter. But it's a gluing mat that we sell, and I think it's only $5. I didn't look in the new catalog, but it's wonderful to have because glue doesn't stick to it. When you're doing little pieces, you can put in a little pile of glue and just do your little piece, dip your little piece in, and then wipe it off later because it doesn't stick. So I have them, and I use them for hot glue as well. I keep them under my hot glue when we're doing hot glue. I want the stem to show a little bit. It has to be called glue mat. After the video, I will look it up. But it's a handy thing to have for any crafts. Like I said, I do have my hook glue gun standing right on it. So, there's the card. There, I hope you like it. So I'm going to turn you back up and talk to you a little bit about our bingo. If I can unloosen this, okay, I can. Hi, Doug. Hope you had a happy birthday the other day. Can't believe you're almost as old as I am. Well, not really. I was 12 or 13 when you were born. Just a different generation. So anyways, our bingo. Our bingo is going to be, the payment is due on Friday, this coming Friday. So you have 2 more days to enter. And it's going to be a blast. We always have so much fun doing it. And there are a lot of prizes, more prizes than the $25 entry fee. I can't talk today. And I'll put the link underneath for bingo, or it'll be on my page. I'll do a bingo thing on my page, on my timeline. And you can PM me for my PayPal address because something went wrong in the Eventbrite to pay, the Eventbrite, see? I can't even talk about that. The Eventbrite payment plan didn't go through and people aren't being able to pay that way. So just PM me and I'll give you my PayPal access code so that you can just send me the money by PayPal and that'll be fine. In-house, we have 4, maybe 5 more spots because my cousin's not sure if she's able to actually be here. She's paying and getting all her stuff, and I will play her games for her if she's not available, but it all depends on if she gets a babysitter. And we'll miss her very much if she's not here because she's part of the humor. And then we give you a lot of prizes, surprises. Everybody's going home with some samples from the new catalog. I can tell you now that it is going to be the tea set. So we're having a little tea party. I wasn't sure until I was able to do my order that it would be the tea party or not, if I could get enough supplies. And that'll be the grand prize, will be a whole bundle of tea products and from the catalog and new products. And then the other products will be also things from the new catalog. So and a couple little surprises that will go with them too, because I'm decluttering. So what's mine is going to be yours. I just buy too much stuff and end up with a lot of leftovers. And then we'll have some treats available for in non-alcoholic beverages. And it goes from 7 to 10 on the 20th, on Friday night, May 20th. So we need payment by or confirmation. If you're coming in-house, we need confirmation that you are coming, and payment on Friday. So hope to see you. And I hope you enjoyed my video today. And I hope you have a great week. So I'll see you next week with something else new. Thank you. Bye.